Good morning. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. My name is Kim. Oh, look at that snake. Some of you, this reading is going to be ruled by that little snake that these are in relationships where you you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. These are like if it's a seeing eye to eye, like a romantic relationship. Over time, there's things that you learn about each other that are good. It's a mixed bag. But you learn things about each other that you can't unsee. You can't unknow. Once your innocence is lost, you know that, don't we, ladies? Yeah. You can't grow your virginity back. Nope. So, see, once innocence is lost, you can't get it back. So, a lot of this has to do with dealing with making decisions and choices. And a lot of that starts with that little critter out there. Arvis the parrot. Or is it Arval? Arval. Yeah, Arval the parrot. Communication. Also in my deck, that's your Kundalini. A fire trine in Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. The Tower is being able, you can't unsee some of this stuff. And you're communicating it to make things clear. Tearing out what doesn't work or serve in a relationship, especially if it's toxic. Or someone's getting bullied. Well, then, they told me to just jump right on in, so we're going to get into it, all of it. And I thank you for clicking on this video, and this will be a channel message for you for your highest good. Now then, they're going to turn the, I do not know when exactly, but they're going to do something where the internet, if the internet's not on, I can't upload my video. So this one's going to be a crapshoot to see when it uploads. But if you'll bear with me, just if it's wonky, I don't know when it's going to upload. If it comes at a really odd time, just know that's what it is. I hope it doesn't mess with my. I only do one video. You know, if I do it two, I guess on the same day, it could go apoplectic on me, and then it won't know what to do with my analyticals on YouTube. Oh no! So I'm just gonna upload the dang video, and as long as I hit one video a day, even if it's, I like to do this at the same time, but I don't have any control over that. Oh well. So, this will be a channel message for your highest good. I hope you're doing well. But first, let's release the karma for the highest good of the entire feckin' collective consciousness this morning, and that includes your butt nuts, your squirrely people, difficult people, places or things. It could be your car. But let's put your channeled message into some kind of context so that it stays relevant and timely. This is a timeless reading, no matter when you click on and view the entire video. Oh, I want it to resonate thoroughly for your enjoyment. You get cozy. Okay, now, I have a head cold, so I'm in my we're doing a late night reading because I'm in my damn pajamas. So you get comfortable. It's not like we dress up like 50s housewives. Remember? Leave me a message. Remember how so our women folks suffered and talked about their girdle? Yeah. Before Spanx was this torture, implement of torture called a girdle. Yeah. And they thought they were so slick before. Pantyhose that came in a little plastic egg wasn't until like 1969. These girdles had these little clippy things to hold up stockings that used to bag at your ankles and your knees, and they'd get runs if you just looked at them. And their shoes, those banana boat shoes. Remember those when our mothers all wore those shoes, those banana boat pointy shoes with the pointy heel. Well, yeah, now all 40 years later, they got hammer toes. I know mine did. It screwed up their feet. The little clip-on thingies before pantyhose gave them varicose veins. And those bras in the 50s that made their bosoms look like bullets, like pointy bullets. I know. And the damn girdle. Some of them, my grandmother had one that was all one piece. Everything that she squeezed into that like she was putting the toothpaste back in the tube every day. Then put a dress and pinchy shoes on and earrings too. The earrings, they didn't all have pierced ears. Mine were from Texas. They were Baptists. They were not going to have pierced ears. No. I never understood that. But they were all apoplectic when I was 13 and got my ears pierced. They had to be nice for some reason. I had to grow up to figure out what it was. But I digress. For this reading, I need you to, well, this one's about mindful touch is fun. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and just say hi. Okay, leave me a comment if you remember those dang commercials from when we were growing up. I am drinking room temperature tap water. If I am hydrating, you should hydrate. But no collective. Just then so your eyes don't glaze over. I see you there. Your eyes are not going to glaze over on my watch. Mindful touch is fun. Intentional, gentle touch. Effluerage in French. Effluerage in French is magical. You're allowed to engage your senses, to be sensual. You can eat an apple and that be sensual. Got it? And have your clothes on. Imagine that. Ring that bell now. Do me a favor. I trust this message has found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you. I welcome you. If you've never been here before, welcome. And the rest of you, welcome back. And I thank you so very much for being in this moment. And as always, collective, I love you so, so much. And I am so very proud of you. Now then, I mean it. Mindful touch is fun. In French, it is effleurage. Free yourself from any external expectation, being goofy or self-conscious. They might think you don't like them, your partner. Things like, is it my breath? As they're blowing into their hand and sniffing their breath, sniffing their armpits. Got it? You free yourself from any external expectation on any level. Just let it go. You have no attachment to outcomes. Outcomes. See what I did there? Because outcomes are liberating for you and the other person. Now then, if it's just you and your own skin, I'm talking about you allow your inner divine feminine and divine masculine, divine masculine and divine feminine. You allow them to free themselves in your own skin. that they don't have any external expectations because they are in your skin. you have They don't want you to have any attachment to outcomes, because then you will stop magnetizing your soul. You will delay what it is you're trying to bring in, because you're creating your own futures. And that is liberating for you in your own skin. But I know it can be a little nerve-wracking when you are have a person that you're really fond of in front of you. You free yourself from it, especially if it's like an introduction or invitation to the dance. Well, on YouTube. Free yourself from any external expectation, YouTube. Don't have any attachment to the outcomes. Was it good for you to... That is just so... That's something the baby boomers got stuck in. No matter who you... when we were youngins. No matter every frickin' time. Was it good for you? Did you... Oh, you couldn't tell, really? Well, I'm checking you off my... No, there's two things. If you ask me that question afterwards, or I've only been with you for like 2 weeks and, everything's all exciting, we're still in limerence and all that, and then the second you want to marry me up, another one bites the dust, and another one bites, and another one bites, another one bites the dust. Yeah, that's how I screened him out. And then I got 3 wife beaters. Very bullying relationships, like early on. And then decided I was not going to marry a bully. And then, without knowing it, I married, this is my speculation, I married a feckin' covert narcissist. I did. It's a fact. It's also a joke. Grow up, YouTube. Anyway, either way this goes, if it's you have a lover, you have a partner, or your menage a trois can, in context, is with me, myself, and I. Well, either way, you free yourself from any external expectation. You have no attachment to an outcome, and that can be liberating for you, because if a healthy, sensual event, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, happens, well, that's your blessing. And you should observe and absorb that blessing if you're... what is it? Going solo, or you have a partner. I don't care if you're polyamorous, that's your damn business. That's your business. You got to grow your soul, and sometimes you have to keep burning your finger a few times before you decide that you're going to quit doing that to yourself. So, if a healthy sensual event happens, it's your blessing. You observe and you absorb that vibe without a shred of shame. Got it? We're all adults. You're not supposed to be watching my show unless you're 18. Get the children out of the room. Learn how to really appreciate your own physical body on all levels. I'm just saying. Because it is exhilarating. I know. I'm trying to use my self-control because my Holy Spirit just told me. Yes, I said without guilt, Holy Spirit. Sometimes one just has an urge to touch oneself. You could rub your own feet. Soothe your own furrowed brow. Oh, YouTube, get your mind out of the gutter. Anyway, our Our little fairy here over here is Arvel Parrot. Isn't that cute? Isn't that a cutie? He's communication, Arvel Parrot. Polywana Cracker. Oh. Hawaii 5-0, is that what you said? I don't know who that was for. Maybe someone's going to Hawaii. Communication tips. Keep clear communications open. It's vitally important here for verbal brilliance. I know it's I have to sit up here on a damn ladder. Cut me some slack. Listen carefully. Be articulate. Be willing to calmly talk about the issues, for good or bad, and explore ideas with others. I'm an old woman. You cut me some slack. I get up over on this side. I'm up on a little ladder. You heard me. And it's really quite the little balancing act back here, let me tell you. One would not want to, I don't know, accidentally kick the bucket while making a video. Don't want to go viral for the wrong reason, right? Really. If you've never been here before, if you like the energy on my channel, you really should join. We're an awesome soul family because we are fierce and we are sassy. So really, it's not like I'm trying to get you to join a creepy cult. I love you. This is a safe place for you to come in here. Let your hair down, eh? But before I get going here further, if you want to support the channel, or just say thanks, now's a great time. You can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video on your socials, or drop a comment with your thoughts. Any of that helps the channel big time, for sure. Now then, coming to you from the land of enchantment, from my point of view, because I live in the land of manana. I live in a miraculous, magical little enchanted town called Kirky. So you get yourself cozy, you get yourself centered, you get yourself ready, you get snuggled in. Because we are venturing on 5 Mirror Tarot. We are venturing into Don't Give a Flying Feck television because Tiny Fist of Furies has lost his effing mind. Because he has. That's a fact. Now he's going after Greenland, and everyone, I told you this in the last week. I have told you this. I've told you once, I told you another. Everybody right now, we're exhausted. That word resonated with you. We're all exhausted. Everybody's getting just a little bit tired of Donald J. T. Rump. Permission's not granted to link or repost this video because I have the flu. The video is for educational and spiritual entertainment value and purposes only. And I'm a trooper. I love you. And you take the time to come in here for me. So I keep that agreement with you. I'm here every day. Which is why you should tickle that bell and all the things around it. Just tickle away. This video doesn't refer to any specific person and should, like our president. On the TV today, everybody was calling him an idiot. I waited 10 years for that prayer to be answered. Right? Turn on the TV instead of being gaslit by our media whore, the prostitutes in our American media whore. On my channel, I call that 5 Mirror Tarot. Also coping with mass media here on 5 Mirror Tarot. I help you straighten that crapola out too. So this video doesn't refer to any specific person, but I will make jokes until the cows come home, because he has lost his effing mind. And the check and balances, a pox on both sides, by the way. Pox on both houses and both senates, no matter what's after their name. They should have stopped him by now, and they didn't. They all gonna get karma too, the ones that allowed him to run amok. Excused him, made excuses for him, mined for gold up his bunghole, I know that. Well, I will speculate, I will make off-color jokes. I will sing funny songs, but this video doesn't refer to any specific person, living or deceased, alive or deceased, real or imagined, or that meat suit filled with diarrhea that's in the White House, ruining it for everybody. See there, YouTube? That was a joke. So it should not refer to any specific butt nut, for example, in the White House, or any specific person, real or imagined, in all dimensions, known and unknown, as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video believe or support a claim that a person is literally a narcissist, a bully, or an idiot. I heard it on the news. That wasn't me speculating. That was someone on the news. The whole world knows he's a feckin' narcissist, but I'm not a doctor. But I'm pretty sure he's one too. See, I'm speculating. That's my opinion. He's metaphorically a butt nut. This tarot and fairy oracle reading is for fun. It's not for fortune telling. It's not predictions, especially of what your bully or narcissist next move is. Or I'm not giving predictions of the narcissist in the White House and his little cubby hole full of rat feckers, his enablers, and his cabinet, and his Congress critters. But I do tap into the collective consciousness, into energies that are very, 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 very dark. And I blab on about it because this is for entertainment purposes. It's a feckin' tarot card reading. I'm allowed. And you support my own personal growth. That's why I show up, because I love you. I'm forever grateful for all of you as we grow this tiny, sweet little, we're the best soul family in all of YouTube. And I know there's a million of them. And I don't care. Ours is cozy. Now that good conquers evil intentions. Use your common sense. You know when to stand. You know what you are doing. This is the open read part now. These are your blessings. Oh, wait, you see what we got going on over there. The devil is trying to shut you up. You laugh in his general direction. Or her, if it's a she-devil. To access these spaces, this will require a lot of emotional work. Every day we patiently show up for ourselves on 5 Mirror Tarot. And we keep feeling all of these feelings. And I feel that we can uncover layer after layer of the shadows and the shadow places inside of each one of us. And we're happy to do it. We embrace it. Oh, we were not aware, some of us, of what some of these shadows even were. What a real nice surprise to be able to do that work and to show up and to keep showing up. And you're loving these shadow aspects of yourself. That's the whole point. And that little snaky snake, that's always knowledge. But it's also your Kundalini energy getting ready to spring. It's coiled. Spiritual bodyguard. Taking names and kicking you know what. See, some of you've got a spiritual bodyguard that watches over you. One of your children has a spiritual, but they need it because the older ones, your youngest, the middle and the older ones, they keep doing stuff to the youngin because the youngin has a spiritual bodyguard that saves that little darling in the 11th hour, because they try to blame that child, like blame twisting, scapegoating on that little one. So they're the ones doing, and some of you know it. You know that it's not your youngest, unless they told your youngest child exactly what to do, and then the child, sure. These are timeless readings, no matter when you click on and you view the entire video. I know. You get access to new ideas. As I said, viewer discretion on my channel, because we're getting ready to get into one, let me tell you. I choose the ones that most parents will not read these Grimm's fairy tales and such to their children. Especially the Scottish and the English ones. Because I go way feckin' back, I do. So viewer discretion is advised, as the fairy tales discussed at the end, as the topics discussed may be sensitive or disturbing as hell to some in the audience. Got it? That's why but it's a fairy tale. I heard her say Cinderella. Don't question me. Go watch this video in your room and I will come get you. Because I'm the mommy and I said so. Some of you getting paid employment. Some of you have commercial transactions underway. You've been waiting to get that completed successfully too. Karmics and your person's very unfortunate lusty connection, lust-minded connection, is emotionally stagnant. Good. You go over there and you do you, and you leave those two little sick lovebirds to it. That's your ex. Trying to make you jealous. No, I'm happy for you. I told your person, oh, you can have them. I don't want them. And your ex is still pissed off that you said that hurt their feelings. You have adaptability and quickness of mind, and you use your common sense. They never do. And there lies the magic, collective. You guys, some of you, what you are doing, the work that you're doing for showing up, and you keep doing the work. You, speaking about, you can't unsee now what these toxic dipshits keep doing. Narcissist is PO'd that you're not rejected by the world at all. In fact, you're very loved. Go out there, collective. No one will be with you. See, that's them projecting. No one, you'll notice, is with them. For real. They try to puke all that onto you and make it stick. Keep sowing the seeds of love. Oh, go do that. Narcissist has a strange relationship with sanity and irony. And they have no self-awareness within. This person has betrayed you before. Bob Mirror delves out a channeled message exploring themes of self-love practices and how to embrace authenticity. And this reading delves in ways to fight fear with knowledge. Collective. You figure out solutions to complicated issues. but with a very long-term view. Your butt nuts don't want to, they don't plan for the future. So that's why they get stuck all the time with their pants down when there's like an emergency. They're totally effed, and so are you if you're with them. Remember? People who are so heartless, like they will live forever. They're greedy things. And everything turns sour for them. That's happening for our tiny fist of fury, our president. You get a mature, stable, good friend or lover who supports and loves you on all levels, genuinely. What? Angelic clarity. Illusion, delusion, lust, and projection. That's your butt nuts. But you have clear sight. You can get a whiff of it. You smell it coming before they actually come over and try to dupe you into one of their schemes. You have an universal radiance. Your soul's been elevated. You're discovering secrets about yourself. I know that. And you like it. What? The Empress never competes with anyone for love. She doesn't chase a page. She doesn't chase a knight. She doesn't chase a king. She doesn't even chase the emperor. She's receptive. She attracts love to her. And that's the whole idea. Ooh, your money situation looks good. Okay, let me get over there. Hold on now. I have no idea how long this one's going to be. It could be longer. Because like I said, I don't know. I don't know exactly when they're going to. And I can only upload my videos at one time. One video. I have one job. One video. You'll get one. I just don't know when it's going to, what time. I try to be consistent. And then they keep changing everything on it. So I'll try to figure it out. But you get cozy, you hydrate if you need to. Okay, horses. Ooh, red horse, that's the... Because see, we've come out of the year of the snake part. That was 25. This is the fire horse, what we're in now. That means we are actually moving. If it's in the tarot and it's a horse, you're actually taking action on, you're actually in the process of, if you know about it or not, if you're privy to it or not, something is in momentum, something is moving. So, let's see, what is a good blessing for Taco Tuesday? I love Taco Tuesday. I know here we're I'm the land of I'm in New Mexico. We have Hatch. We have the best. We grow it right here in our state. Hatch green chili is the best green chili in the whole wide world. And I love Taco Tuesday because a lot of people, we have a lot of Mexican food restaurants, and they have blue plate specials on all kinds of tacos, even vegan ones. You can you can use that textured soy protein and make it look and taste like beef. I don't know why you would want to, though, if you're a vegan. Why would you want your fake tofurkey to taste like meat? Why would you? I've never understood that, and I used to be a vegan. Well, we've got all of the details, and it starts with self-intimacy, intimacy. It's all in the details. It's all in how you process it. When you share physical affection, this is for informational purposes and educational, because I love you. When you share physical affection, your brain releases oxytocin and dopamine, hormones used to literally cement emotional bonds. A good blessing for Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday focuses on inner peace, world peace, strength, purpose, and gratitude. And right now a blessing is in alignment for Tuesday. We're asking for guidance, and we ask to receive the grace to handle the rest of the week. Now then, sensuality all on its own is a self-love context. I told you, how about eating chocolate? That's sensual, isn't it? Or trying to think what else. I'm fond of cheesecake. Just couldn't make the cheesecake with the tofu. My family caught on to me. This is cheesecake, Kim. Him and my son. Does it have squash in it? Is it real cheesecake? Because they bite into it and it wasn't. Yeah. And oftentimes I would also make them gluten-free. Gluten-free pie. Here's a pie. Does it have squash in it? I made him fake beef stroganoff, and it has spaghetti squash in it. My father-in-law, he married a vegan. Instead, I made spaghetti squash, and I did make traditional little like beef stroganoff. I'd make them beef and stuff. I just wouldn't eat it. His dad looked at that, quietly got up, pulled himself away from the table, and he went to Arby's. He didn't marry me because I could cook. He married me because I don't know if you could tell now, but I was hot. Caliente. Ooh, Poppy. So, sensuality in all of its forms is a self-love context. And you're allowed to engage your senses, all 6 of them, now, to reconnect with and really appreciate your own body while being there for it in the moment, in the here and now, in those moments, and just cozying right into that, flowing into it. You free yourself from external expectations. If an event happens, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you observe and you absorb it without shame. Mindful touch is fun. Intentional, gentle touch is magical. It helps your soul soak up self-love too. It grows it. So what does the divine need to share? Now this is a fire horse in tarot. Being successful. Not rearing up, and if you rear up, it's because you're showing off, because you're popping a wheelie on that horse because you're successful. And the friends. Friendship support. These fairies are in a clique. They bring aid and assistance. 6 of them are counted upon when you need support, these energies, or you need a better understanding about a friendship that you already have. That could be with a spouse or a child or a sibling or a neighbor or just a friend. You know, don't let life's crapola keep blocking your visions. Visions of your communications skills in the future being fine, and your communications to the fairies. Go back to that childhood trust in the fairies. Let's all handle this week's challenges with a positive spirit. Oh yes, let's do that, shall we? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. 4 and 3 is a 7 and a 6 after a 7 and a 6 of, well, that's what I just showed you, is the 6 of clubs. Is the 6 of wands. Lightning denotes a surprise. And if it's disagreeable, I'm telling you that your butt nut is trying to knock you off your square suddenly. But they don't get away with it. You repel it, you resist it. It's like you know they're going to do something. And again, we just said the 6 of wands. That little playing card is the 6 of rods. See there, that same fire horse I showed you. Being successful, you can pop a wheelie on that horse and show off, and then get right back onto your... And then 7 of wands. After the 6 comes the 7. You're able to, with significant growth and leveling up and energy shifts, clicking into place, sealing the deal 7 times. Oh, please don't let that go in the cat's water. Please. And everything that they've tried to do to you, you've healed it. You pulled all that crap out so that you're not affected by their treachery from the past. You alchemized it. Because you pull your power and radiance from a light within your heart space. That's how you get your power of manifestation going to culmination. Because you're so wise. Woo. And now we have the 6 of cups, fair exchange of energy. Some of you, this is you meet someone at a wedding reception, and that's your person. Others, it's just a fair exchange of energy. You're pleased about it. And we go from the 6 to the 8. That's leveling up in love. The next step would go from 8 to 9, then to 9 to 10. Because we want it. And the friends. See? You're being really nice to yourself, being a friend to yourself. Being really good to yourself. Very nice. I like that. What crosses the situation? Urges, yearning for desire. Inspiration pumps passion into your undertakings. This queen will be your constant companion until you've fulfilled your best shot at what it is you're trying to maintain this goal. Only then will you be free of her, so she's sticking to you like glue to push you through this. Her gift is inspiration to create healthy paths forward. May your Tuesday be blessed with abundance and peace in your heart space. Until you do it all again tomorrow. This is who's with you. This energy's with you, the Queen of the Night. Her energy is just delightful. And then it gets more intense. You reach your goal. Parting is sweet sorrow. She'll be back again to help you. She helps you integrate your shadow. Now here's the 10 of Wands. Let's see. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness, and if adjoining, death. Sick and tired of somebody that's butt nut. Sick and tired of the President of the United States. Everyone's sick and tired of him. Now then, this is the energy that you're going to be working with in wisdom. In a new way, you're getting downloads in a different way than you normally get them. And it's a real nice surprise. Yeah. You getting that information, those energies coming to you to work with. Oh, yeah. You work with the energies, you're able to take action because you keep showing up for yourself. And you're teaching others how you're an inspiration. Others see what you're doing. They want to try what you're doing. They're seeing it work for you. You are an inspiration. Now then, communication. Keep clear communications open. Strong communications. In Taurus, this is Venus energy. Becoming very adaptive to mindful touch is fun. Freeing yourself from external expectations. You have no attachment to outcomes, or you will stop radiating, attracting to you, magnetized your soul. You'll delay yourself. You don't worry about the past or the future because it'll stress you out. That'll knock your chakras out of alignment. Now you've delayed it. You stay in the present tense and you stay receptive. Others that are not mature communicators, it's not your problem to teach them how to be so. They're narcissists. They're doing that to you on purpose to waste your time and your energy. You need that energy in your own skin for you to stay focused and do it. So they're doing it on purpose that way. That's insidious. Oh, hold on. He's got the damn heater on. I know it. And I don't feel good. So I'm going to open, hold on, the damn window. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So the juniper tree can do me in. It still has pollen in the middle of winter. It's an evergreen. Basis. Oh, that's the death fairy. Yeah, so change. It's not real death. It's not real DED dead. It's the death fairy is natural, genuine, timely ending to a situation. You release. This is a relief. It's a liberation. Something has thankfully reached an inevitable ending. Hooray! May this Tuesday bring you clarity of mind and let strength in your spirit today be the blessing to others. It's what you do. You do that. Collective. Oh, I feel better because I heard your voice. I heard your voice. Yeah, this fairy is like, yeah, I am. I'm inevitable. What's inevitable will change. You have to do what's right for you. You might not tell other people to do how you do things in some areas, because it was great for you, that they need to find their own way too. The Two of Spades. That's the star again. Success in all enterprises. But your butt nut, because see, you keep moving away from them. You're the star. You were protecting them before. Now you don't do that anymore. You need that protection for you from them most of the time. Four of Rods. And here you've opened a portal up. You popping through an energy shift. You go do that with your creativity. Is there a dog? Yes, I think there is a puppy. Your intuition is going to, if there's a puppy dog in there, I think, your intuition is with you at all times. You're never alone. You have your little Jiminy Cricket. The family with the kids and the dog and the, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. They're stuck. They can't embellish on trying to stop you, steal your blessings, knock you off your square. They can't. Everything they've invested in to try to knock you off your square is blown back on them. And because you show up for yourself, they don't know how to do that. If they did, they wouldn't be in all this crap that they created for themselves. It's doing their head in. Two of Swords. This is you communicating with your higher self, your inner wisdom, your true self, and your higher self, which is up there. With the divine is what you're trying to become, is your higher self. You're doing it. You're pleased about doing it. It's very fulfilling. It's the way that you are talking to yourself. Your inner dialogues are magical. And now you're magical. Because all of that in your own skin is in alignment. This is you integrating your light and your shadow into beauty. They balance each other out into beauty. Yeah. Oh, Three of Cups. Over the next 2 weeks. Ooh, the captive man. Fresh start. New beginning. Something comes in the 11th hour and saves someone. Today you'll be surrounded by grace and white light. May this Tuesday bring calm and courage. May it bring gentle opportunities for you to thrive. Bring light to every last relationship that you keep. If you can't go no contact from because it's a family member, you married him in church. Every relationship you keep, even a toxic one, you can't go no contact because your narcissistic one's your boss and you kind of like your paycheck. You can't really go no contact until it's time to retire. And so you're going to take your sweet time. You're going to take your sweet time playing your cards close to your vest until you, like I told you, you're creating your own futures. Ace of Hearts, that's the Ace of Cups. Filling your cup to overflowing. The fox is close. This proximity. Trust. Well, if it's a wolf, trust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you, are distant. If the fox and or wolf is far away from you, less danger to you. They're up to something. They're scheming or something. Now then, if it's a fox or a wolf, if it's a wolf, Now, a wolf is very, that's why our basketball team is called the Lobos, because Lobo, there's a tradition about Lobos and his she-wolf. They used a she-wolf to capture and broke his heart, is how they captured this wolf and broke his spirit. So, but wolves can also be treacherous, like if you're a Three Little Pig or Little Red Riding Hood. See, they're trying to, that Ace of Cups. Your butt nuts is envious and wants to knock you off your square. That means if you've got a person, they're going to torture that person, trying to make that person get mad at you for something they did that they can think up, or a bunch of things to do, so that they're such a pain in the ass that that person will leave you. They want you to be destitute and alone and have nothing. And they can see that you're better off now without them, and that their karma is to see that you get the love that you deserve, but it's not with them, and they have to watch you be happy as their karma. Yeah, you go off and marry someone, they're going to be really, really distraught. I mean, it's going to tear them up. Ooh. I'm telling you, that's their karma. That's the eight of all they did to destroy you. I think this has a snake too. Once you take a risk, once you lose your innocence, you can't get it back. So you have to, your choices. Use your brain, and then you'll be able to celebrate Three of Cups. Some of you got a choice to make. You're trying to make a decision, aren't you? Some of you. What crowns you? Savanas. Cutting through the bollocks. You didn't sign up for this crap. So you go find clarity again. Go do you. Ooh. You cut through a ton of deceptions. What you could be if you are willing to be so. Just in your own right. And you're being welcomed to your own potential. And you see your true selves, collective. You have the power to know who you want to be. This Tuesday, you carry a grateful heart as you step forward in faith, in perfect love, and in perfect trust. For good or bad, whatever you facing today. In perfect love and perfect trust. I don't know. As simple as I can show you. Ooh, this is the Jack of Diamonds. Something's got momentum. If it's a rider, it's a sure sign of good news. Unless they're along a 6. We've had plenty of 6s. We've had an ace. We've had... Oh, they're gonna... Something, karma is already in motion to do something to your butt nuts. You're tacky people. Or an enemy even. It could be an enemy. Yeah, it's an enemy. A contrarian. And they won't change. They're being evil. Oh my goodness, the devil. Knight of poser, player, cheater, opportunist. They're already cheating. They're already opportune and crime in order to. They're gonna knock their own cups being knocked over, and they can't get out of it. So this is like our president in the United States. He's trying to kick over the whole world's cup because he's a sore loser. He's a sore winner. He's a sore loser. He's a loser. That's a joke, YouTube. Grow the F up. Now, and this is the whole world has had it with the exhaustion. It's not just him, it's all of it. All the stuff he's done too, but in just one feckin' year since he got into office. And this is our ability to, this is the planet and the universe itself is coming in. We're humans, we can't figure this crap out. We're worthless, useless. So the universe is going to step in and save humanity because we sure aren't going to do it. Ow, I fell off the ladder. That's no good. See, I nearly fell. Definitely in the future. A blessing. Blessings of the day. Take this beautiful journey. A journey takes you from a toxic environment or state of being to another non-toxic environment and state of being. Tuesday's channeled message is a blessing that we richly deserve. We do. Because we serve the Most High. So it's important to take that journey. Oh, the blessing. The blessing. The blessing. The blessing. The blessing, the King of Spades. The bear is a sign of successful speculations. Speculations, me telling jokes about Tiny Fist of Fury. That meat suit filled with diarrhea. Yep. Humanity's going to stop sabotaging itself and just sitting there and letting him. The universe is coming in, working with the earth. 5 of Pentacles. He wants everyone destitute in the whole world, and that he has all the money in a bank account in Qatar, which he keeps telling people is a high crime. He is wiping his bunghole with our Constitution. Oh, did I go too far? It's the truth. This is the globe. The whole globe needs to heal from that idiot in the White House. Quickly, so fast, he needs to go now. So quick our heads spin and we're pleased about it. So that we can go back to somehow the planet can go back to normalcy. We're fecked. It's not gonna ever, he screwed the pooch for the whole everybody. Ooh, the white horse and the black horse. That's the Chariot. The white horse is the same white horse that death rides on. Death is kind of inevitable. It's an altruistic, conspicuous thing, isn't it? The black horse is inconspicuous. The black horse is change that's inevitable, crone energy. You got to do whatever you got to do, the right thing in order to survive. And we're keeping it on the... It's a woman. Told you it's the divine feminine energy, the wisdom. To keep these two horses on the path, she's not even breaking into a sweat. Road opener, blockbuster. We're about to drive a Mack truck up you-know-whose bunghole. The whole world's had it with him. Whole world. And the moon Moon has dogs and wolves and such too. This again means your little Jiminy Cricket on the road and journey, on this journey, you're not alone. You have these intuitions. You have these guides. That little doggy in the Fool is alerting him. That's like your spidey sense. That how all of us need to find a way forward in spite of this man. Am I right? In the place of hope, the rare, it's him being obnoxious, the roar, wild energy. He has to go now. This is ridiculous. You have pure potential for you. Rares are not very discriminating, and they're not naughty, and they're not wicked. They're just pumped up or hyped. They love to join in on whatever excitement or what the energy is in the here and now. Literally going and jumping in to add to whatever the excitement is. Whatever it is. Well, on a Tuesday this morning, we step into a world that we asked for, collective. Balanced, grounded, centered, and connected to the divine. Oh, that's our soul family. Oh, yes, in a lovely little nutshell. This card means he's being so obnoxious. The universe sent this in. The universe sent the roars in. This is the rest of the world. We're not putting up. We didn't sign up for this crap. The Americans might have. And we didn't sign up for it either. But the rest of the world saying they didn't sign up for this crap with him. They don't have to do diddly squat. Because he said so. He's a joke. Now here's the 3 of Spades. That's the 3 of Swords in Tarot. The Pig. I kid you not. Near afar is an omen of phenomenal luck and great abundance, high honors, and all ambition attained, because he has to go now. The little piggies with their piggy wives, Melania. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Dun 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 dun. I think he should get a whacking. Yeah. He has nothing to offer. He's impotent. And the rest of the world's had it with his saber rattling. A little boy with a fake tin soldier's sword kicking himself in his own dick. What did I just say? That's God's truth. He's kicking himself in his own dick. Isn't he, though? That's God's truth. Kicking himself in his own dick. Punching himself in his own dingly-dangly parts. He's being seen for what he truly is. And this is the rest of the world, isn't? We didn't sign up for this shit. That would be having to put Germany and France had to put their soldiers on Greenland as a deterrent. And they're having a special meeting, 27 leaders, about our one idiot who's an opportunist is what this card means. The 7 of Cups. That is the snake. We can't unsee. We know too much. We know that he's rotten to the core. We know that he's lost. He's barking mad. I'm not a doctor, but he is barking mad. YouTube, grow up. That's my opinion. He's barking fecking mad. Lights are on, but nobody's home. What do those around collective? Think of, collective, that you're the speaker of truth. That you must need a truthful answer to some stuff, and you're going to get it. So let the Most High's loving grace surround us. Those around you think you're delightful. They think you're doing just fine. You're the speaker of truth. You're an inspiration. Look at all that light in your heart chakra. You release, you radiate. That's my divine feminine. I don't care. There's no gender in tarot. You could be a man. You switch those energies around. You know the drill. So it resonates. Again, middle pillar, you're on your path is clear. Communications are clear. We've got Jack of Hearts. The book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better in a degree governed by the distance. He went too far, and the whole world is taking action, is what a Jack is. They're already doing something to him. He just doesn't know it. See, I can't make this up. They're already doing something to him behind the scenes all over the place right now. He has to go. And there's that white horse. Pure, exciting energy coming in. Relief. And we have a decision to make about getting rid of the idiot in the White House. The whole world now, you think if we could have gotten rid of him by now, we would have. It's going to take the outside world to rein him in. He doesn't get a happy ending out of this. We do. We stop crying over spilled milk. We come together as community. Under Pluto returns. Pluto returns is going to come. I told you the universe is going to save us. We can't. We're humans. Pluto return is going to save us right about now. Today. In the present. The Duetha. The Wild. Hang out with the Friends card. The first one we did. And the Screw Up Fairy. Impulsiveness, fire, spontaneity, balance. I bring in powerful prayers and blessings for this Tuesday. And we ask for Spirit's grace and protection while delivering guidance to each one of us in the soul family. We're being wild. We're not putting up the planet. She needs to heal. She said a prayer and called in other life forms in the universe. If you think we're the only thing that was created, that's kind of conceited. She called in other dimensions, other creatures. 9 of Wands. The park foretells a new love. And you repel false friends. They aren't going to give it a rest trying to do harm to you. He's not going to give it rest. He's going to keep trying to harm and take everyone, as many people down as he can, because he's making himself invisible. He's making himself really, really small. He's an opportunist. He's a narcissist. And we're going to celebrate when he's taken down for the count. He's taken out of power. This is Lady Liberty. This is America is a woman. Lady Liberty is restored. She's refreshed. Lady Liberty shows up for herself. America shows up for herself. And the Empress. Ah, singer of courage. Bravery. Sublimation of fear. Moral strength. Self-respect. Integrity in creating and maintaining boundaries. We're setting boundaries with him. He's a maladaptive, malodorous narcissist. That's my opinion. I'm speculating. On this Taco Tuesday celebration, the Divine offers a life-changing miracle for Tuesday. A prayer is spoken, asking for transformation of your soul. Yes. We have the courage. America has the courage to get him out. Yeah, we do. 6 of Cups, 6 of Hearts. Page of Pentacles. Here's our message of making us all not be exhausted because he'll be gone. We're finally going to feel like we're 12 years old again. Our ships will start coming in where it's going to take 3 years. He's not going to be in office. It's going to take 3 years with hope and spit to hold everything together until the next, till the midterms and the next presidential elections. Then we will be guided from choppy feckin' waters to smooth sailing, because he'll be gone. Yeah, he's getting karma. This is big bad vibes for him, boys and girls. But see, we get the happy ending because we're magnetizing our souls and staying receptive. Now then, I have no idea. Whew, let me see. Let me hydrate now. Oh, room temperature tap water. Are you sure? And before diving into these obscure fairy stories and such, this is Shakespeare, though, of survival and suffering until the narrative finds its happily ever after. Enjoy learning the hidden truths that Carl Jung documented about empaths and narcissists and the human psyche played out in fairy tales. That's what we do here on my channel. Please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to this Sassy Tarot channel for more content like this. And please comment below to let me know where you're listening from. Now, I find it to be incredibly invigorating that we love exploring these ancient time-honored fairy tales and fables and such together from different parts of the world. This is a channeled message concerning your higher good. We are connected across time and space, collective, by our shared curiosity about how the fairy faith we tap in has always defeated narcissism by helping the oppressed victim in a fairy tale, the victim of narcissistic abuse in the fairy tale, to defeat the narcissism. Now, here we go now. Pluto return in 2026. Pluto's influences on America is part of its ongoing Pluto return. And so very rare of an astrological event occurring right now. Every 248 years. America's coming up on 250 years on July the 4th, which has everything in the world to do with Pluto returns. It came into America's world on July 4th, 1776, in Philadelphia, when the Declaration of Independence was signed and we were free from England. It peaked around 2020, was the next time. Sound familiar? And it didn't allow Trump to stay in power. It saved our butts in 2020, which is why I'm telling you about it today. He's got to go. Pluto returns, is getting ready to wrench him out of there. Praise God for the gift of Pluto returns. He created it. It was his plan. And did you hear the part, Pluto return in 2020, that transit, astrological transit, did not allow Trump to stay in power. It saved our butts in 2020. Or he'd never get out. He'd still been in there the whole feckin' time. We wouldn't have gotten to come up for air with Biden. So for this morning's channel messages, we open up a doorway to the presence of the living God, the Most High, and the universe itself even. Because God is the one who still loves to perform miracles. Now, Pluto return, that explains why our president and our nation, under his reign of terror, metaphorically, Pluto return signifies deep transformative power struggles. Check. Potential social upheaval. Minneapolis, etc. Chicago. And fundamental shifts in authority and technology like the AI and the internet. See, Pluto returns. I'm going to upload my video. My internet's going to be down. If the internet's down while I'm uploading it, it'll stop it. And then it'll wait until it's turned back on. Then it'll finish uploading my video. That's why I can't tell you what it's going to do. So see there? Fundamental shifts in authority, in technology, AI, and internet. 5 Mirror Tarot is being influenced by Pluto returns. Blessed, blessed Tuesday morning to you, collective. Oh, and Pluto return is also going to correct finance that he fecked up. Got it? Moving from Capricorn's control to Aquarius. Those are collective ideals, suggesting a breaking down of old systems like the maggot empire's gotta go. The MAGA's gotta go. To build new ones with major themes like we get a digital revolution because of what that idiot did to the whole feckin' economy for the whole globe, not just here. Economic restructuring and challenging established hierarchies. May your Tuesday be filled with answered prayers and unexpected joys right about now. From Pluto returns. My nose is itching, I'm sorry. May you speak with love and move with grace. It's Tuesday. Now then. This is about destruction and rebirth. Pluto governs transformation. Its return signifies the destruction of old structures like that old box of farts. And many Congress critters are too damn old to be in Congress anymore. And some old farts on the Supreme Court gotta go too. Destruction of old structures, governments, financial systems that no longer serve. Paves the way for new ones. Power and control, Pluto return. Expect intense focus on who holds actual power. We do. We the people do. We do. And who is just holding their own dick? The Republicans, Congress critters, and tiny fists of feckin' fury. Who is stealing money hands over tiny fists of fury. Hand over tiny fists. Holding his own dick. Capricorn era. Towards decentralization of grassroots movements and technological power. Aquarius era is here. Economic revolution. Historical patterns of a mealy-mouthed, narcissistic, tired old man who spent suggest major economic shifts once he's out of there, potentially birthing new monetary systems. During this era, it's going to take 10 years or more to undo all this crap he did. Considers with technological leaps, we're going to have the fourth industrial revolution. Now then, I offer you a blessing that helps you walk in purpose. So, you think you know the story, Mad King Lear? Let's see now. Trump wants to be a king. Mad King, check. Terrorizes, check. Government crisis, check. Prime Regent, check. The couch humper, Veep. Why? No more Mad Kings. Trumple Thinskin matches or echoes Shakespeare's tragedy called King Lear, a medieval tale about an aging, maladaptive, narcissistic king losing his ever-loving mind, dividing his kingdom, and facing ruin for bad choices. And King Lear also mirrors the real life of King George III, whose long bouts of mental illness resonates to be like Trump's mental limitations. And that will lead to J.D. Vance becoming a Prince Regent, just like in Shakespeare. Now, I found a ton of heartfelt blessings this morning during your channeled messages. So we're going to keep going forward to do that, because I love you. I send all my love to you. King Lear's an aging king. He divides his kingdom. He misjudges his daughter's loyalty. Ivanka descends into batshit crazy madness, leading to chaos and downfall. King goes mad. Prince takes over scenario. The Water of Life was like the fifth fairy tale that we did when I started doing this part. That's from the Brothers Grimm. Features a dying king, pits rival princes seeking to succeed him against each other, and some magical elements are thrown in. Fairy tale tropes are popular. The theme of wise, powerful ruler losing his feckin' mind, and the kingdom of America is suffering. This is common in folklore. We're living it. I thank God for this beautiful Tuesday morning that I get to share with you. Trump also parrots Ludwig II of Bavaria. That would be the fairy tale king. That one is a popular thing that carries notes of neglect and fantasy. My question for you for this soliloquy blends elements from King Lear's plot and historical reality. The patterns between King George III of 18th century and Trump, the Mad King. Trump was a merry old grump of the 21st century. Donald Trump's presidency, metaphorically, could be turned into a literary adaptation or a folk tale that will draw on all of those themes I introduced to you, collective. The mad King Trump's descent into chaos and madness, a tale of Republicans' royal pain-in-the-ass tragedy, like the Mad King George III's urologist back in the day. Tiny Fist of Fury's urologist in the 21st century has a common thread. Our Presidente Alcalde is fitted with a permanent Foley bag which is taped to his leg as a lovely fashion accessory, an accoutrement to his cankles. Tiny Fist of Fury signaling the mainstream media cannot whitewash it either. Videos are signaling the obvious. Trumple Thinskin signals us daily. I'm not a doctor. This is my opinion, it's pure speculation, but it's signaling attacks of acute mania about attacking Greenland, Canada, Mexico. He's back on Canada too. Oh. May your Tuesday keep being filled with inner peace and harmony in spite of this man. This acute mania generated some delirium of he's freaking out over the Epstein files. It's reached its zenith. He can't stop it. He's having hallucinations during meetings with oil barons, where he got up in the middle of the meeting, wandered over to the window, and looked out at the rubble. He didn't see rubble, and he could how beautiful his hallucination of a complete ballroom. When he looked out that window for the cameras to catch him in a fit of pique. His vanity ballroom. Media captured him standing on the roof of the White House again. Just standing on the roof. Yeah. And paranoia that China and Russia are going to snatch Greenland away from this spoiled man-child. George III endangered Britain by creating a power vacuum during the Regency crisis of 1788 and 1789. That's when Britain's Parliament debated his son's regency. But for George III, newer theory suggests that the porphyria was combined with some bipolar disorder. And medication that they used in the 18th century, are you kidding me? They put pig poop in his ears. He had to do 4 paternosters and 13 Hail Marys. And he was a Protestant. For historical purposes only. They gave George III probably arsenic, which is toxic as hell. This is for educational purposes. It's historical purposes. Bite me, YouTube. His urine was also turned blue from eating the top-of-the-line medicine of the 18th century. Eating violets and its cousin called gentian root. Gentian root, you can make ink. And it's purple ink. I taught art over here at school, at the elementary school. We made paper and ink. We made paper. They made their own paper, and we made ink so that they could, out of plant material. Bite me, YouTube. That's not medical advice, making ink. I-N-K, ink. YouTube. And a barber who was brought in to bleed him on purpose to get the bad humors or evil spirits out of him. Yeah. So, Trumbull Thin-Skin, King James I is in the same boat with King George III of England. Don the Con is dealing with the side effects of his own, with Don the Con's madness significantly impacting governance and raising concerns over King Don the Merry Old Con's political stability, because he's out of his feckin' gourd. That's my opinion. Now then. Now then, in essence, the narcissist becomes the feckin' victim. Okay, this is what he's doing, our president. The toxic deny. The perpetrator refuses to admit to the shit about their behavior, and they use outright lies or simply minimize the entire situation. D, to deny. Narcissist needs to avoid being seen as a villain, so the victim becomes the villain. That's you. Then there's the reverse victim technique. They viciously lash out at the person confronting them, immediately question their motives, question your sanity, which is a way of gaslighting you some more. Then they turn you into the offender. This is a manipulation tactic for a toxic person accused of wrongdoing, gaslighting, cheating, confabulation, revisionist history. First, the bully will deny it. Then they will attack the accuser or the victim. Finally, presto changeo, flips the situation to portray the narcissistic bully themselves as the victim. This deflects all levels of accountability. They deliberately warp the truth to inevitably make the target a victim or doubt themselves. So, they're supposed to be doing the Devo. He's supposed to go to Devo. Well, I'm going to suggest on 5 Mirror Tarot, I'm not a doctor, I'm going to suggest that they hand out a pamphlet about Darvo. He's turning the NATO because he's an idiot. He's using the reverse victim with the true toxic offender. The narcissist claims to be the only party, the only one being mistreated. You didn't give me a Nobel Prize, so I'm going to start a war in Greenland. Even though Norwegian Prime Minister has nothing to do, that's not Denmark. He's saying that the victim is the abuser and the problem. Greenland's the problem because they won't just go belly up for him. In narcissism and abuse, Darvo stands for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. A new research-based project for St. George's University of London has concluded, much like research done on Donald Trump has concluded, that George III did actually suffer from mental illness after all. Well, Trump is going to Davos, and I suggest everyone bone up on Darvo. The stages of weaponized false self-tactics the narcissistic president will use on them. Coincidence? I think not. Could King Donald the Contrarian, does he have a disorder preventing proper empathy production? Go figure. His ego's fueled weaponized false self has, over the last 10 years, led to a toxic buildup, combined with the, this is purely speculation because I'm making a feckin' joke. I think, in my opinion, that Trump has a problem with the hemorrhagic syphilitic fever that he has been nursing, and that's pure speculation, has come to a head. It is a feckin' joke, YouTube. It's a feckin' joke. All of that crapola is somehow, go figure, affecting his ouch-cute bundle of nerves, his nervous system. And now he has a piss bucket strapped to his gammy leg, contributed to losing his effing mind last Sunday, and sent a letter saying that he was going to war with Greenland because Norway didn't give him a Nobel Peace Prize. Is nuts on steroids. Chock full of nuts, that one. But common thread between King Don and King George, political instability. Trumple thin skin kicked into play and made his bone spurs swell. How come his bone spurs aren't keeping him out of this war he wants to start? During the Regency crisis with King George III, this is the Regency crisis of 2026 in America. Mad King Don is a merry old convict who is, in my opinion, incapacitated by that letter that he wrote to the premier of the Norwegian premier. He has sealed the shart of the deal, creating a cherry on top an obvious constitutional crisis in America, just like George III did. To make the guest room up for Mr. Cockup. Political instability for George III. Parliament had a heated debate between Pitt the Younger and Charles James Fox over George III's Prince of Wales' rights to be the successor to the throne that threatened the entire government's stability in the 18th century. Well, the Republicans in the House and Senate need to team up with the Democrat House and Senate. Trumpel-Thinskin's incapacitation in 2026 has created uncertainty through his lame-ass feck-in-the-head policies and tariffs, and Congress needs to stop him from writing any more feckin' letters and stop him from making any more posts, period. Tiny Fist of Fury, Trumpel-Thinskin, has experienced several outbursts of narcissistic rage in 24 hours that permeates his obvious mental illness. That's a joke. It's my opinion. Recovery from his first major regency crisis, that would be his first 34 convictions at the end of his first run as president, to be vexed by those pesky Epstein files. He publicly ran on releasing those same files. Well, I guess that makes him a liar. He didn't release those files, but because he has the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein living rent-free in Donald Trump's pumpkin-shaped head, well, ultimately, King Don, the merry old Khan, suffers some level of permanent soul energy dementia in his final years. That's speculation. Just as it was for King George III. It was King George III's final year led to his son ruling England. So, J.D. Vance will rule the kingdom, but not as a king, as a prince, regent, couch humper. From 2026 on until King Don the Merry Old Khan's death, which hasn't happened yet. He lost his feckin' mind. Have you lost your feckin' mind, is what the world is asking him. Davos should change their name to Darva, Pluto Returns says. It's a snide remark. I think, in my opinion, that Mad King Donald has a mutation of the chlamydia eating his brain. He wishes that he could blame his problems in office on porphyria. Porphyria is what King George III had. If it isn't dementia, he's just evil. He wishes his incontinence was tied to a geriatric disorder. While there isn't one exact Old English fairy tale match in this metaphor, I hope you enjoyed that it was time for some Shakespeare on 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. I have no idea now. I'm going to upload this and I don't know. I don't know. But I thank you for coming in here and creating all of this magic with me. I thank you so much for sharing this incredibly potent, funny, yes, my son, you show this adventurous, passionate, visionary, very stable, oh so enlightened, so grounded, balanced, and centered, and will ultimately free. And you come in here and you make things so sweet and magically delicious and safe. I love that you're a safe space for me too. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. I love you guys so much. And I am so grateful for you. And I hope that you go out there And you have a really great day. Peace out.